everybody? I hope we're all doing fine today on this wonderful day. I apologize for being late, but I think my best friend's ears were burning yesterday, and she gave me a text and a call, so I was enjoying a phone call with my best friend, and Lisa, her partner. That's gonna be how I'm gonna put that. The safe way to put it. And I enjoyed it. It was nice hearing from those two. Got on the phone, talked to her for a little bit, talked to her about a lot of stuff. So it's been a good day, but I'm a little bit late. But as I said, for a good reason and a positive reason, I'm feeling energetic. It was really nice to get that phone call. I haven't talked to her and Lisa in a couple days, so it was kind of good to kind of hear them giggling and talking and stuff. So. Oh, and Avi did follow me. That is my best friend, and thank you for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, so we are back on my Dwarf Paladin. And, I have no flipping clue what the fuck we're gonna do. I know we need cloth. We need cloth so we can do our damn, the Tome of Divinity, because we've got to go give 10 cloth to that guy or gal in Ironforge. So, you know what? Let's just go report to Grayan Stoutmantle. We're going to have to kill some... looks like we've got some mail from the auction house. So either our shit sold or it... what do we do? Did we put Silverleaf on the auction house? I don't know. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. It is Tuesday. If you remember, I will be off tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment, though, and I have to travel about 2.5 to 3 hours away. The appointment's at 1:30. Then we got to travel back. Going to stop by Game Goblin, a wonderful role-playing shop. And when I say role-playing shop, no video games. It's just board games, role-playing games, Warhammer. Believe they've got all kinds of Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. They've got all kinds of role-playing books from D&D to the new Vampire the Masquerade stuff to Call of Cthulhu. I was hoping to pick up the new Call of Cthulhu book. I'm wanting to run a Cthulhu campaign, but yeah, sometimes it just won't work out for me. Why in the fudge is he...
The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare.
You know, I feel like I did not do
Go and speak with Deputy Rainer,
the Murloc fins
the garrison is
on
down
this
the road
guy's
to the west.
shit.
After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
So, as I was talking to you all, yesterday, one, I got a little bit emotional on some stuff. I did come back. I'm just going to vend the shit then. So, I honestly did not think, Silverleaf is about a dime a dozen out here in the... Again, and it's really easy to come across, so... And I need money. I need more money on my mage that I got, but we need the money. We need the money! So, anyway. So I did talk to my wife about the interesting part of that reaction video that I watched from Asman and reacting to Day 9. And can you be interesting every 10 seconds? I think we were going to have to watch our movie back, or our video back, and see maybe what we did, because that thing is still skyrocketing. Thank you so much. And thank you even for the comments that say I sound like a 12-year-old boy and an old lady. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know that. I've lived with years pulling up to the drive-thru and being said, thank you, ma'am, please pull around. Yes, I know. I've just got one of those voices. So, yeah. whatever. But anyway, so we're working on that, and I'm like, I could talk. It just makes me wonder what I need to keep doing to stay interesting. No video? What do you mean no video? I know it's you, Ava. I've already. I at the beginning of this video, I thanked you for your follow, but it should be on there. Is there? I don't know how there's no video. Oh, it should be up on Twitch. I didn't delete that video. That's YouTube. And maybe because you're on the live. Yeah, it's right there. WoW Classic, a classic hardcore, a husband's journey to 60 on every class, 8 views. I think that's the one that should be there. Ava, that's the one I was talking to you about during our phone conversation today. Oh, I saw, Ava, a person playing classic hardcore the other day. They were a troll mage, and I saw them, and they were Avienda, minus the HIA on it. Your exact spelling. I was like, holy shit, is Ava playing classic WoW? And then I went, oh, it's a troll. Nah, she wouldn't play a troll. She'd play a night elf or something. But, yeah, so we're going to figure it out. But thank you all so much, because that video from Saturday is just blasting off into the stratosphere and helping us out big time. I'm trying to get around to where maybe... Oh, there it is! I didn't do it. We've got a quest to do. Let's go take on dangerous-ass Murlocs. Okay, just had to refresh. Okay, good deal. Let me cancel voiceover by clicking somewhere else. Nobody wants to hear voiceover. On probably this, because I don't know, probably because it's been out for 20 years. So you kind of probably knew what they're gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope they didn't remove it, because I didn't remove that video. Twitch don't remove much of anything anyway, so... Alright, so let's work on some Murlocs. Let's tear their scales off their hides, because oh, we did too! We tore that one right off his butt cheek. Oh, yeah, it shouldn't be choppy, because yeah, that's weird. Oh, hiding in the bush. I see what you're doing. I see you. Sometimes it takes a minute when you get stuff for it. I don't want to call it Twitch. I think it's probably the connection between the OBS system and Twitch. Oh! Yeah, that'll do it every time. That daggum downloading will do it every time. I hate it when I try to stream and forget that I'm actually freaking downloading something. Or something has... Like, you'll be playing and the Battle.net launcher will start to download something. So, yeah. Do I sell like a 12-year-old boy and an old lady at the same time to you, Ava? I think that was on the one because me and Brandy, until we figured out that we could bring her on to my stream and use her microphone, we had to do some technology stuff, and we did our best, but we got it to work, and so now I can have her appear on my camera or on my stream and do her voice thing. So now my microphone's back in front of me instead of halfway between me and her, to where it sounds like yeah. Never mind. I'm just never gonna get away from sounding like an old lady and a 12-year-old boy. That's probably because of the microphone. Like I said, every time I go to a drive-thru, thank you, man, pull around. I'm like, God damn. And then I pull up to the window, like, oh shit, you're a dude. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I'm used to it. So, 'tis my life. I'm okay with it. Alright, Pally. What the hell? I just put that on. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Also tonight, once again, the stream will only be about an hour. I've got to cook. Don't want to get beaten by the wife. You know, I got to get in there in my apron, my underwear, and cook some dinner. I'm just kidding, y'all. But yeah, it's like I said, it's always just going to be 4 to 5. Fridays is different. That's just Monday through Friday, and then we will always be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. Like I said, I want to pretty much, damn, all the trans girls I know would kill for that. Yeah. Well, you liked my cooking. So, I don't know. It's just something. I kind of enjoy it. I can go in there, cook, watch my wrestling. By the way, speaking of wrestling, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Cause, you know, Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas, God rest Bray's soul, and the Wyatt Six, which is SICKS, which I think is freaking phenomenal. Loved it. Showed up last night, and oh my god, I thought it was amazing. It was definitely like Chainsaw Massacre horror-esque on WWE freaking television. So it's fucking awesome. I loved it. I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan. I miss him. I'm gonna tell you right now. It hurt my. I felt I kind of hurt my soul last night, both for Bray and both for Bo, because when he went, we're here, I blew it out in my head. I knew that was Bo. In my head, I was expecting Bray's voice to come out. So while I'm excited and everything, it was just like, God. I lost him too soon, man. 33, 35, something like that last year. He was friggin' awesome. But yeah, I thought that was cool. So, I thought that was a cool debut of the Wyatt Sick. So, anyway, so we're going to get this one done, and then I think we're going to go to Stout Mantle and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I'm not making anything too spectacular tonight. Avi, it's just gonna, Avi and anyway, I'm not gonna do. I've kind of taken not a break, but I cook a lot less because we don't need that much food anymore. So I cook. It's not like, man, remember when we were growing up? I'd come over to your house for dinner, or you'd come over for my house when we were staying the night. Your mom and my mom cooked like, guys, not 5-course meals. Sometimes they were like fucking 7-course meals. It was awesome. If you get a chance, Ava, I know you're not a big wrestling fan. I know you just put up with me over the wrestling. But if you get a chance, just go in and put in Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T, Sick, S-I-C-K. It's supposed to be 6. Yes, they did. and I ate it. I can't, there's one thing I can't say. My mom and Ava's mom, god damn, they could cook. It was good stuff. Me and Ava never went hungry. So we cannot complain. It was delicious, delicious food. So it's just a lot of it. Which would be hilarious because it's like, it's just Ava or it's just Jay. I don't know why we need 7 courses. Although we've been to family meals too, but those were bigger. I've sat down with a few of Ava's grandparents and aunts and uncles, nieces, or no nieces, cousins, sorry. We probably have, we're aunts and uncles now, but not back when we were children. I mean, you might have been, but I wasn't. I found the debut. However, my mom did always overcook the pork chops. Ava. I always remember having chicken and having somebody swing a fucking axe near my head while I held the chicken down, allowing you. So, sorry for those people that are with it, but when Ava's mom wanted a chicken, we didn't go to the fucking supermarket. We went out in the backyard. So. I don't think I've ever had her pork chops, to be honest. Ava? I've had, I know chicken. I've had deer meat. I've definitely have had turkey over there. But I do not remember pork chops. And I probably wouldn't remember anyway because as we were talking about earlier, as I was taught, you eat it and you never say one damn thing about it. So I probably put it out of my head because I wouldn't say something rude. No, I know it's on a delay. You're fine. I'm used to that. You are absolutely correct. We've both been to family reunions. They were fun, too. We'd go out, play sports. There was always good food. And I know we were 2 nerds. We'd just go hide in a corner somewhere. So, yeah. It's like you don't... It's a thank you, because they don't have to fucking feed you. You don't be rude. I mean, that's just pretty much how we were taught and raised. It's just, thank you. It's delicious. It could be a pile of shit. It's still delicious, damn it. And we're going to eat it with a smile on our faces. So, but for the most part, I mean, the way in a southern, they were raised to cook. Although my mom is would be definitely northern, so either way, my grandma taught her how to cook is what I'm getting at. Shit. I don't need the spices. Remember the New York tracking down Vampire the Masquerade figurines? Yes, I do. I remember Sean being really cool, my cousin Sean, and he took us into the... so me and Ava went to New York. She got to go on a trip to New York. I believe it was 95, may have been 95. Her chocolate gravy is freaking amazing. So, Ava, Dad makes the chocolate gravy. Or are you talking about your mom? Sorry, it could be your mom. But if you're talking about chocolate gravy at my house, Dad makes that.
You have the fins? Great. Marshal Dugan is anxious about the...
Shit, I gotta go sell her. I'm not gonna be able to get that.
And I'd like to tell him it's becoming under control.
But, so we went to Ava went to New York with us. I'm gonna tell a couple stories on here. I'm gonna embarrass Ava a little bit. With one story. The other stories are not embarrassing. I'm only gonna embarrass her a little bit with one story. She'll find it funny. Oh, you're on. Yeah, no. Ava, my dad makes the chocolate gravy. He's the one that actually makes that. My mom makes really good white gravy, country gravy. So, I just wanted to let you know that my mom has made it a couple times, But every time you've had it, it's actually been my dad. You may have seen her stirring it, but it's my dad who added everything in there. But she does make it, and hers is good too, but... Okay, so, me, my mom, my little sister Jessica, who for the longest time had a crush on Omar that became Ava. So, to kind of explain that, everything. So, they were in the back seat. My little sister was 2 at the most, 1 to 2. So Ava was in the back and doing an awesome job keeping her company on an 18-hour effing drive. Okay, end of story. That's not the funny part. Me and my mom were exhausted on the drive up there. We stopped at a hotel room, and because Ava and Jessica slept in the back, Ava stayed up and watched Jessica for us. And they had a good time sitting there licking the middle out of every Oreo and then putting it back together and putting it back in the package. So that's the funny and embarrassing story. And then me and Mom went to go get a cookie, and we were a little shit out of luck. So, anyway, we made it to New York, and instead of going straight home, because we once again had been up all the time, me and Ava just kind of handed out right into... I did do that. Yes, you did. My mom was a little aggravated. I thought it was funny as shit, but when you're like 16, 17, you still keep your mouth shut when your mom's around, like, so... You know what? I don't even think Jess got, like, sick or anything, or Ava. I think they were fine. I don't even think they got much of a sugar high, to be honest. And the funny part is they did this, and we still were able to sleep. You told that story at my freaking wedding. Oh! I did, didn't I? So, anyway... We get to my grandparents' house. We were out there talking to my Aunt Sarah. And we decide that we're going to go to the mall with my Aunt Sarah. We want to go see if there's some bookstores big into role-playing. My Aunt Sarah's like, fuck yeah, let's go hang out at the mall. My Aunt Sarah, I have to call her an aunt, but she is only 6 months ahead of me, so in age. So we're basically practically the same age. So are me and Ava. And so we're sitting there, and the coolest thing happens. We literally walk up on the front porch. We tell everybody that what we're going to do, and my grandfather walks over and hands us both a brand new crisp $100 bill. Says, go have fun. He handed us a couple $100 over that week of visiting when we would go down and stuff. And I do mean to Ava, I forgot to go sell. I am a dork. How the hell did you forget to go sell? So we did that. We went to the bookstore. I think we may have bought a book, but I don't remember. I think we didn't buy anything until we went over to my aunt's house. We went over to my Aunt Debbie's house, and we were down there at a time because Sean was graduating. And I remember this because my cousin was experimenting with vegetarianism. By the way, that's all done. That's already worked. That's all worked its way through that family now. Each one of them, except for like, I don't think PJ and Josh. I was thinking about a different thing. Brian went through it, and then he started eat. Then he realized he couldn't live without chicken wings. Anyway. I know, I pulled an Ava this time. You and your bad inventory management. So we kind of went. I don't remember. Ava may remember, but I don't remember anything really hiding. I don't think the bookstore had anything that me and Ava really wanted at the time. So, we go to my Aunt Deb's house, and as I was saying, my cousin happened to be experimenting with vegetarian. I don't think he is anymore. He may be, but whatever. He needs to do him. I'm partial vegetarian myself. But Ava comes out because it's a barbecue. So they've got vegetarian food, and Ava comes out with a big old juicy hamburger slathered in all kinds of shit, including ketchup. Ketchup is important to this because Ava decides to sit on the back of Sean's car, on my cousin's car, in between all of his vegetarian stickers and bite into the middle of that burger, and ketchup just starts pouring to the ground. And she looks at him and goes, mmm. I'm like, what the hell? But it was too damn funny. I couldn't help myself. It was hilarious. And so she starts just chowing down on this shit. I forgot to sell and come back to turn this in. Now I got a Murloc up there with loot on it.
Great.
Holy bells of hells. So that's one thing. Although that's not me picking on Ava. I thought that was hilarious. So hats off to her. And by the way, we're just a couple years below my cousin in age too. So also, Ava's extremely lucky. We were both wearing contacts at the time. Ava, somehow, some way, from Lockport, where we were at, to Lancaster is about an hour drive. She had to take her. We rode with my Aunt Sarah over there, but we were gonna stay there for a couple of days with my mom and Jess, or my sister, and we're over there, and Ava has a huge container. Like about shoebox size, but plastic. No lid. Because, my best friend, she doesn't know what a lid is. Anyway, I may kick shell for that one, but that's okay. So, she left it on the bumper of my aunt's car. And everybody's going to sit here thinking, oh shit, it rode to the thing and back on the back of her car. It was freaking amazing. It should have, with all the twists, turns, and bumps, it somehow rode on the back of the car. Oh shit, they just pulled one too many. We are not going to lose our character in this shit. No, there will be no healing potions, you rat bastard son bitch. Heal. Alright, heal. That I don't know what a lid is. Look, I was just picking on you. You know what though? I don't remember many lids with stuff that you. I remember how when you moved here, how you came and there wasn't open containers, no effing lids. I think she just doesn't like lids. So, I don't even know why I'm out over here. I've already gotten my thing. I think I came up here thinking I needed to get more Murloc scales, forgetting that I'm enjoying the conversation. That's pretty much what we did. Then, even though we were picking on Sean had the grace to take us into a different part of New York to an awesome, 3-story mall. Or was it just 2-story? Ava, I can't remember. She may not remember either. We've slept a shit ton since then. A little bit of cannabis too. Anyway, we did that, and we actually found a really cool shop. Sean took us to and I don't even think we found it at the mall. I think he took us to an actual gaming store and we went in. Ava was able to get a cool-ass Tremere shirt. I bought, I believe, a Gangrel or a Bruja shirt. We found ourselves some badass, the marble dice with the onks on it that reminded us of the book cover for the original Vampire the Masquerade. Uh, yeah, it really was. What we were 16, 17, so it was 20 plus to 30 years ago. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it was a long time ago, Ava. I mean, it's hard to remember. I know I'm recalling quite a bit, but it's the high moments of our visit. I mean, honestly, to be truthful with you, because I mean, this a lot happened in that week, but this was just the high points. So, oh, thank you. I'm a paladin. I can do that myself, but I appreciate it. At least I didn't have to use my mana for the freaking blessing of might. So we each got a tube of dice. I bought us the player's guide for vampires, so that was awesome. I think I bought that at a different store because when we stayed with my aunt and uncle at that thing, we actually went down to another shop. That's where I bought Werewolf the Apocalypse, the card game that we were having fun with. It's also the time where my cousin, let's just say there was some, because once again, I don't like to get into it, and I'm not going to disrespect my cousin. I'm not going to disrespect my family. I'm not going to disrespect Ava's side, Lisa's side, my side, those people that are listening to me side. We'll just say some religious conflict was going on within my cousin and within some people in the family. That's as kind as I'm going to stay. I'm going to keep it there. And as youth and everything, me and Ava kind of toyed with it, so to speak. So, and had a little bit of fun with it. Right or wrong, we were teenagers. So, you do things when you're a teenager. It's in the past. It could stay there. It's just something that brought up. He's doing awesome now. We're doing awesome now. It didn't really go anywhere. And it was fine because it was meaningless, but... You know, oh yeah, your cousin tried to, yeah, no. His girlfriend. He broke up with his girlfriend over certain stuff. And you actually kind of went, what the And I was like, really? Okay. So, yeah. Like that day at that barbecue. So, but yeah, we spent a lot of time and we played the Werewolf the Apocalypse game. I got like 2 decks and we even played it with my cousins and stuff. Ava got to meet my cousin Sean that I'm talking about, which was awesome because Sean was into a bunch of music stuff. Like me and Ava were like Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana. He even turned us on to like, I think he brought me to metal. I don't think Ava does metal, but he brought me into like Cannibal Corpse, one of Buffalo's own metal grindcore bands, and a few other. He's still into that stuff. As I point out to people, my grandfather was huge into music. There are a ton of our family members that had bands that have musical talent out the ass. He taught it. He's actually in a Hall of Fame for it now. It's not like the Rock and Roll or anything Hall of Fame, but it is like for band, like classical band Hall of Fame. He did everything from rock and roll to classical bands. I would listen to him sing in Polish opera music and stuff like that. It's a big reason why I love music. We're just... Ava was in band, so she's into music too. We both love freaking Nirvana. I remember summers driving around, just chilling with my bestie, and we didn't have a fucking stereo. What we had was a tape deck in the back with tapes and CDs, and we put fucking D batteries in it, and we played that shit, and we seatbelted that shit in, and we listened to fucking Stone Temple Pilots, Core, fucking Nevermind from Nirvana, and there's probably a couple others in there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, big guy. Nope. There you go. Trying to get in my damn way again. Hermes. I love you, buddy, but down in my lap. In my lap. Really? We're gonna do this again on stream. Why? I stare down the cat. Oh, yeah. He goes to all kinds of, like, underground concerts and stuff. He's big into metal, though. There you go again. Come here, big guy. Come here. Come here. Right down here. Come here. Come here. I love you, buddy. Alrighty. But, yeah. So I mean, we did that. We drove around listening to all that stuff. Man, we had a blast. As I said, role playing. Ava was my partner in crime when we were doing. Maybe I was more her partner in crime as we did the live action role playing for the vampire. I don't know. We probably alternated in partners in crime. Let's be honest. Okay. Alrighty, here we are. I am going to be going into 5 a little bit because it's only 36 minutes. So I'm going by Twitch time for the hour, y'all, so don't worry.
It's a wonder Stormwind itself.
Nope. That's enough of that. Alright.
Marshal Dugan sent you, huh? Well, you're not...
Did it again. Alright, we got Hogger, but we're nowhere near being able to do Hogger. We'll come do Hogger around
brutish creatures with
15.
Business in these lands.
I should be able to pull it off with Pally. I have done it before. I was just... Oh, better. Okay. We're in TH Tremere and... Whoops, wrong account. You should follow me with that account, too. Unless it's already followed me. It's all good, Ava. It's all good. The hated Tremere. You cannot tell that we were not big into fucking Vampire the Masquerade. That is hilarious. The hated Tremere. She played it well, too, by the way. We hated those characters. Thank you, my man, for the blessing. I appreciate it. So, I'm going to go to Grainland Stout Mantle. Shit. What are you doing? Are you being a good boy today? I love you, big guy. Hey. Hey. You're getting behind your ear. No. Come on down here. Come down into my lap. Come here. You cannot do that. There's not enough room there. You kick off my keyboard. Do you not realize how effing big you are, dude? You are a big boy. You are a gigantic, beautiful kitty cat. But you knocked my shit off into my lap while I'm trying to stream. We can't do that. Even though that's a type of entertainment. Alright, I need to go back this way. We gotta go to Westfall, buddy. We gotta go to Westfall. So, but I definitely am gonna keep playing this thing like, just to kind of give you guys a sneak peek. That's what I'm dealing with. All the time. He's like, wait, if I lay down a little bit, buddy, I can't see my... Life with pets, man. Can you please move? Please. He's like, no, Dad, no. There's no move. He's your baby boy. Alright. I'll do my best to play and let you lay there. You just want to be with Dad. Okay, back with the right account. Sorry about that. That's all good. I don't know what you're apologizing for. You could have followed me with that one, too. I'm good with both. There's female Tremere out there, Ava. I've met a few of them in your campaigns, and they were mean to me. But yes, so we had I'm kind of reminiscing right now and going back, man. Me and Ava had a lot of fun together. We had fun. Sometimes do we butt heads? Yeah. You do that when you're with your best friend and you've been a best friends since fucking... It's either 10 or 12. I think it's like 10 or 11. It's how long I've known this woman. So, you know, I can't complain. We had for most parts a good childhood. There's some things I'm sure me and her kind of wish, but we lived through it. And we're stronger for it.
Horrible.
I believe it.
Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus.
So, but yeah, no, we're big into it. And like I said, music. Ava's doing that, and Lisa are doing that open mic. I think that's awesome. I'm very proud. I'll say it again. I know she's in chat, but I'm proud. I'm actually proud of both of them. I still need to meet Lisa personally, and that will happen eventually. But I do. I think they're pretty. They're freaking awesome. Kayla that's in here and a mod. I'd make Ava a mod, but she's only in here ever so often, and that's fine. I understand she's got stuff to do, and I understand stuff like that. They were all very pragmatic, not mean. I mean, whatever you want to try to say to yourself so you can sleep at night for what you did to my characters. Whatever.
Rough times.
Yeah,
no
I
matter
do.
Where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
I mean,
Look at what has happened to this place.
Walk
These
forward.
lands
What the
were once
hell?
occupied by good farm
That was
folk.
weird.
The damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though. But it seems
Me,
the harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If
as
you
odd
want
as
to
it
work,
sounds,
I'd
you
like
normally...
to go out and kill 20.
I think I have fallen into... And I think it has to do with my health and stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. I have voiceover, once again, that I use for myself when I play this off stream. So I'm just kind of clicking over, because I know y'all don't want to hear it. And it's God damn it. Anyway. So, I don't know. I just get... I'm in a...
Make some Westfall stew. Come back.
In my old age, I guess I'm becoming a hermit, as Brandy likes to say. I pretty much just go to the grocery store. I don't mind if people come over. It's just sometimes I got stuff going. I know there are a couple times me and Brandy are trying to get this streaming thing off. We'd like to see if it could go somewhere. And due to the fact that I've kind of lost ambition in other places, it's kind of nice to find ambition in this again, which is why I'm so headstrong about it. So I'm definitely going to have to arrange around our stream times a time to visit with my best friend. But I also know that Lisa and Ava are decently busy on the weekends too with the things that they're doing amongst the I don't know if I should say... See, here's where I try not to get in trouble, because I don't know if you call it the trans community or the LGBT community, or they plus IA is what I've been told now, or if it's just all one, because I really am respectful, and I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings intentionally, unless I need to. And generally, that's only if somebody's coming at me. And that's the only thing. But I'm respectable of all people, like I've said. We work with all the... Okay, so is it okay? So it's okay for me to just go with that. I'm fine with that. I think I'm going to have to redo the thing and put the IA on the end of it. I had to... All right, unless you need... What you trying to say, Ava? Do I need to? But, yeah, okay. You're right. Sometimes. Well, if you're talking about the one person that you're talking about today, I needed to go off on them. I just wish I could have went off on them in person for their bullshit. Be quite honest. Okay, okay. Then that's fine. If that's all inclusive, okay. Obviously, that's what the T stands for. We'll just be fully transparent and honest. I go to my wife for this stuff because she's very educated in it, and it's a good way. Or I go to Ava. I used to go to Ava when she was living with me. But now I go to my wife, who is very much caught up on it.
Stormwind has abandoned us.
And so I can get stuff like that, because I had to have Kayla and Brandy explain the IA, because I didn't know they had added 2 more letters to, and I was like, where'd the IA come from and what does it stand for? But thankfully Kayla and my wife explained it to me, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, and this is a friendly channel. This is a safe channel. My mods and everything. So, feel free to come in. I know that Kayla and my wife, and probably now Ava, are going to try to bring... What, do not throw up. Or do. Thanks a lot. Are you okay? Abby, is your tummy okay? Sorry, I was attempting to say something, and then all of a sudden my freaking... poor Abby got sick, and it totally blew my brain out of my conversation. Okay, hold on. Yep, no worries. Brandy knows quite a bit. Yes, she does. I'm very thankful for you, her, and Kayla. I know Lisa will explain stuff and eventually be in that conversation too. I'm thankful for all of you, because I don't ever want anything I hate. I don't. And if anybody could speak to it, Ava could speak to the fact that I do try to be respectable to people. It ain't... I'm kind of one of those people that don't mean anything by it. Sometimes it just slips my mind. There are times I accidentally go Bubba to Ava, and I've been her best friend for 30 freaking plus years. And I used to say that, and it's on an honest slip, and then I'm like, ah, and Ava will be like, and then I freak the fuck out, apologizing out my ass, because I damn sure don't want to offend my best friend, okay? So, well, just like I was taught, we're gonna skip the deer. My dad would be proud. Anyway, so, damn it. But I do want people to understand. I do try to be respectful. So, and I try to, But, so, I don't know if there's anything else also from the New York story that I can tell or that Ava can remind me of. There was the one time we were driving and my mom wasn't paying attention, and when she was turning and went across the breaker on the car, she went dunk, and we were like, holy shit. Yeah, I don't do it with malice. I try to, I'll be honest with you. Well, yeah, I don't ever do it like that. Mine's a slip, and it's 30 years. Once it's like with Lisa, it's just Lisa. With Kayla, it's just Kayla. I mean, I really didn't have a hard time, in all honesty, when Ava, I was helping her kind of choose the name. So, I just like to pick on her because I can do such a much better female voice than her, and it's fun, and I'm just so much better at it. And that's how I like to pick on her, because I'm really good at it. So, our live action nights back in the day, goddamn, how many times are you motherfudgers gonna bless my ass with stamina? Holy shit, I should live forever now. How about some of our live action nights back in the day? Well, let's see here. There's that one time we went and we done live action down at Rush, which is a little ghost town, kind of near Yellville and Harrison, Arkansas, and Zinc, Arkansas. Do not go to Zinc. You damn sure don't want to go to Zinc, Arkansas. Man, we had a lot of good ones, but that's a lot of stuff. So we ran a live action vampire group. We had, well, you know what? Sometimes it went from 5 people to freaking 20, to be honest. By the way, have you ever reached out to Coraline? Because I think Coraline's still trying to run Fayetteville by night. Last time I heard, maybe she isn't anymore. Maybe she gave up on it. But I knew she was big into it. Speaking of live action. See, man. I hate to say this. We had a lot of good times, but I'm actually having a hard time. I do remember the one time I pretend that I made a character that was, I think, a Toreador or a Brujah that was actually... the character was actually Jack the Ripper. And I came up with a cool thing for that. That ain't cool now, but it was cool to us at the time. Remember, live action was done when we were teenagers. So kids sometimes do stuff. It's nothing. All kids do stuff like this. But we had a lot of stuff. I mean, we were almost kicked out of Cooper Park. I think we were kicked out of Cooper Park a couple of times for playing. They thought we were vandalizing. I mean, I guess if you call yourself sitting your fat ass on the porch vandalism, we're guilty of that shit. I think we loved Cooper Park so much in those old buildings, we would have never harmed that place. We probably would have kicked the shit out of the person harming them, and they would have never come back, because when you got a bunch of people dressed up in weird garb pretending to be vampires monkey stomping your ass for fucking spray painting a door, you ain't never coming back to the park. Oh my God! Yes, that was over by KFC. In fact, we were trying to get ambitious because we had like 20 plus people doing it. I cannot remember the plot line for it, but yes, we did a plot line for this where one of our people playing one of our friends. Well, at the time. I don't know where Ava is in that situation right now. I'm going to be kind. And you don't have to put it in chat in case you don't want people to see chat when they watch the video, Ava. But anyway, it called for one of my... well, he's not well, I don't want to call him not a friend or anything, but Steve was going to drive his Mustang, and this guy was going to escape. I think he was escaping... like werewolves or something like that, and he dove into the car. So we tried to make a game citywide. But hey, Mountain Home was kind of... I think we still needed about 10 to 20 more people to have done it, but... But yeah, so he dove into it. I didn't get to see it. I don't know. Ava, were you the one running that scene and I was running a different scene? Because me and Ava, and sometimes we bring in a couple other people, we were the main storytellers for our vampire campaign. So we would go in, I'll just tell you this, we'd come in, and it went all freaking weekend long. We'd come in on a Friday from work, and we'd get our shit done, and we'd start sitting down writing everything. Everybody's coming in. We're vampires, so we got to wait for the sun to come down to start. It's summer, so that ain't until about 9 o'clock anyway. we're all 16 at the time of live action. I believe we were at the ages of 16 on, 16 on, because we could drive. I know for a fact all of us driving, because we were all having to go to Ava's house, and if we all couldn't be in our driving stages, people wouldn't have come. I think I was running that scene because I definitely remember it. Okay, I think you were too. I think you had to come tell me how it was, because I think I was at Cooper running something with Heath and them at the time, if I am correct. And maybe Heath and Ed. That jackass. Anyway, so it would start with some beverages, because we were underage and nobody needs to be in trouble, even though it's way in the past. Beverages. This is the South in the 90s, okay? A lot different back then. I don't want to say that we were more trustful, but our fathers let us know what would happen. So, anyway, sometimes we would start with a beverage. Sometimes not. Sometimes that was on Saturday night. A lot of times it was just a Coke. And by the way, it's like one. We're enjoying one. You can't do this effed up. So we'd sit down there and we'd start making our plot of what we wanted to do and what was going to happen, and everybody's chilling out. But we'd set the ambiance, because we'd have some typo negative playing. Sometimes we'd throw on a freaking movie in the background. Good one to watch if you're into the Interview with the Vampire, Lost Boys. You can do Queen of the Damned. It's okay if you watch it out of context from Interview with the Vampire. Let's be honest. I enjoy it, but it doesn't slide into that beautiful thing. We bought the books. We go to Springfield and all this, but we'd sit down and we try to incorporate it. And it was cool because at first it was just vampire, but slowly but surely books started coming out for the other stuff like Wraith and Mage. We had to try to find a way to make a Mage work, because one of our people that I'm not too pleased with always wanted to play a Mage. And the more I think about it, they sucked at it. But, that's how the weekend would start all the time. And then Saturday we'd ride it. We'd come home as the sun was going up. And, that's fine, Ava. You have a good afternoon. Thank you to you and Lisa. Both of you have a wonderful afternoon. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you for joining me. Hell, I'm about to have to get off too. So, y'all, we're back in Stormwind. I'm gonna go ahead and get off myself, because I've got 2 minutes to an hour, and I really gotta go get supper started, y'all. Thank you so much for watching soon to be. You are welcome. Really? Alright, love you, sis. I'll talk to you later. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I will be back on here with some more stories. I'll try to remember the role-playing stories I was telling. I will be late tomorrow, probably streaming. Unless somehow, some way me and Adam get back. But I'm thinking you're probably going to see me on here 5, 6-ish tomorrow, y'all. I will stream. Like I said, I'm once again, fully transparent. I'm kind of copying Rax. He gave me a good idea. I'm going to run with it. And he's doing it for 10 years. I'm doing it for 5, but if it works, obviously I'm going to keep on going. We're making good headway, and you all are a big part of it, and we really do appreciate each and every one of you. So once again, I will be late tomorrow, but I will be on here with y'all. We're going to put an end to this one. I got to go do some dishes and get some supper cooked for me, my wife, and my son. My other son happens to be at AT right now, doing his 2 weekends out of the year for the National Guard. So it's only 3 of us I'm cooking for tonight. So y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow on Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. We're sliding in to the weekend. Thursday I'm off. I'm gonna do a long stream on Thursday. Okay. I don't think this one's gonna go on YouTube either. I just don't feel I've done enough gameplay for YouTube. I'm hoping tomorrow and then the next day I get into it quite a bit. But I'm gonna try to do between a 3 and a 5 hour stream of hardcore WoW on this paladin. Hopefully we live. Hopefully we make it past level 15. So there's that. So anyway, y'all are awesome. Please be kind to one another. Be safe out there. Stay cool. If your weather is hot as hell like it is mine, if it's cold, stay warm. Thank you once again. Just thank you for your support. I think we're around 53 to 54 followers on Twitch. Please help us grow that. Please come in and chat with us and help us, grow. And then on YouTube, man, you guys have been awesome over there. If you could come over here and give us some love on Twitch and talk to us, that would be awesome as well. We're up to like 870 subscribers over there. We're doing fantastic. Our Saturday video that me and Brandy did have just blown up. So there may be more wigs. Hey, maybe I need to get another wig on. You never know. So, alrighty, y'all. As always, come for the gaming. No, come for the kitty cats. Stay for the gaming. Screwed up my own outro. Come for the kitty cats. Stay for the gaming. And as always, bye for now.